I think every uni building will be a hotel. So study now or study later. And that's the big message for today. And stay strong, because this might be a bit of a ramble, because I'm just trying to collect my thoughts on this one. Because I agree with Gary Vee, and that is that we don't need a uni education to become financially secure. I get it. And there are so many better ways to learn information. I agree. At the same time, uni education is really not for financial freedom. You get so much more from doing a degree or doing a master's or doing a PhD or whatever it is that you want to choose. It's more about you. It's about your self-confidence, about your learning. It's about how you feel about yourself, right? So I think sometimes we just talk about these things at too high a level and don't understand the psychology behind achievement, especially for young people coming straight out of school. I don't know what I want to do with my life. And you don't have to. Go and study something. Study now or study later. Because there's this thing about achieving something in your early days which creates resilience. And so talking about that, so a young son at 23 has decided to study now. And he rang the other day and said, "Mum and Dad, I wish I listened at school, and I wish I listened to you when you said listen at school." We said, "Yeah, well, you hoped you'd listen to that advice as well, and you actually never did, as these flies invade this video." But what happens is that he's 23 and he just said, I just want to go through the process of getting a degree. I said, "Great, mate, get it done." But of course, then he's got to do the STEPS program for 6 months because he didn't do any good at school, right? So I feel like most people get to the point where they actually want to go and get this piece of paper or do something at a uni, whatever it happens to be, or even a tafe or something, get a piece of paper for something, because it just says something about a human when you've done that. Now, here's my prediction, and this will blow your mind when you hear this. I don't think unis will be around in between 30 and 50 years. I think every uni building will be a hotel or a zoo or something. There won't be unis around, because I don't think that uni education, that whole stock standard one degree fits all, because when you come out of your degree, you actually don't know much about the work that you're going to go and do. You know about sort of the field or the area. And so I think there's going to be so many other ways to get educated in future. Just like there's the jobs that our kids are going to have or our grandkids are going to have haven't yet been invented. AI and VR are going to change the world. But I think at the end of the day, as humans, we have this underlying need, this requirement deep down in our psychology, probably in our limbic system of our brain, that we need to go and do something to better ourselves. And so my message is that study now, study later. So for me, I put every Saturday aside to get educated. So I'm doing a Masters of Research, and that's how I stay current. And I have to in the work that I do. I've got to bring new information to my teams and my clients, and I've got to be current. So every Saturday I spend doing that, and it's a Masters of Research. So I'm going deep on leadership and humans and what that looks like. So I'm big in uni education. Like, I've got plenty of that. Though it's not for everyone, but I think everyone at some stage in their life will think about it. And so study now or study later. Your choice. I don't think there's a right or the wrong way. I think it's just going to happen eventually for most people. And you don't need it for financial security. I get that. It's really, really cool for your self-esteem, for your resilience, for your development. See you next time.